welcome to the channel. I'm Snow, and today there's a lot to talk about. They just had the live stream for Sword of Convaleria's first anniversary, talking about all of the events and content that we'll be getting, and there's a lot to discuss because this is going to be a huge update for the game. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the major takeaways from the live stream and all of the details that they provided. First off, they introduced two new characters, SP Inanna and Rico, and their banners are set to launch back to back. So we're gonna get SP Inanna on August 1st, and her banner's gonna run all the way until August 14th. And then Rico's banner's going to start, and that's gonna go all the way to August 28th. And both characters will be run alongside a weapon banner with their special weapon. They're also running an event during Inanna's banner called A Beckoning Dream, and this is basically a rebate system where, given the amount of summons that you do, and depending on how many summons you do, you get Luxites back. We've had these before, and if your luck is really bad, this is great because you get Luxite back, so at least you can get some of your summons back. This doesn't mean you should waste all of your summons in Luxite for this event. You don't get that much Luxite back. This is really just rewarding you if you have really bad luck. At least you get something back to make it feel not as bad. So I hope you have your summons ready. We've kind of known that Inanna's right around the corner, but there's not that much time left to collect Luxite and summons. I hope you guys are ready, and I hope you all get lucky and are able to pick her up. She's just such an OP, versatile character that's an amazing character to have on your account. In other words, she's definitely worth summoning for. So we can look forward to summoning for her on August 1st. They're also releasing a skin for SP Inanna. It's a cute skin. It looks very different from her actual design, but this is a paid skin, so we're not getting this for free. So if you're interested in getting this skin, it's going to run from August 1st to the 28th. And they also showed a number of other upcoming characters, including my stalker Samantha. So there's a lot to look forward to in terms of characters. These characters will probably be released in September, October, or later. They don't have set dates right now. We just know that they're upcoming. So we'll have to wait and see when exactly these characters will be released. But it looks like we're going to have some interesting characters in the coming months. They'll also be running a special summon event called Foreordained Encounter, and this is going to run from August 1st to 14th. This is a paid banner, so you have to use Astral Gems to do this, and it's 980 Astral Gems, and you can guarantee one legendary that you do not have. And if you already own all of the characters, you'll get a random character. This doesn't include all of the characters in the summon pool. I think it only goes up to Levada. So anyone that was released after Luvada is not going to be included in this. I'm not one for spending money, but if you do plan on using this banner, make sure you do your Inanna summons first, because it's not going to feel great if you summon on this paid banner, then summon for Inanna and pick up the character you just paid money for. The next big topic they talked about in the live stream is the Ascension upgrade, which is the rank 13 development. This is a new system that allows you to ascend your characters, which lets them unlock new skills and even stat upgrades. So once you reach rank 13 and complete stage 9-5 of the Fool's Journey to unlock Ascension, you'll be able to ascend the character. This gives the character access to various enhancements, including special Ascension skills that you can equip. Now, this is limited to a certain set of characters right now, so this is not available for every character. The characters on the screen right now is the first batch of characters that are going to get access to Ascending, and it's mostly older units. Honestly, these Ascension upgrades are a great addition to the game, and I'm glad that they're prioritizing older characters because this is a great way to buff older characters and make them more usable and more viable. And there's a lot of directions they can go with these Ascensions. They gave some examples like Mytha. They gave her a cooldown reduction and some stat increases. They also use Beryl as an example. They increase her damage and her synergy with characters that use Fire and Scorch. So the Ascensions can really go anywhere and take the characters to being just better, synergizing better with other characters, strengthening them, reducing cooldowns that are too long, making the characters more usable and more viable. Is this addition going to make the characters broken? That remains to be seen. It depends what they do with the character and what the character already has in their kit. I don't think it's going to make any characters busted or broken, but I definitely think the Ascension is going to be a massive improvement for those older characters and improve their usability. This is definitely a step in the right direction, and it was absolutely needed in this game in order to promote some kind of balancing of the characters and elevating some of the older characters, especially when considering how stacked a lot of the newer characters have become. To go along with the Ascension upgrade system, they're also putting in a new mode after the update on July 30th that's called Pioneering Odyssey. And this is where you're going to get your resources that you need for ascending your characters. And this mode has two parts to it. The first is called Stellar Pioneer, and this gives talent upgrade materials, which you're going to use for a separate talent tree that's specific for this Pioneering Odyssey. This mode does have a separate talent tree that you're going to have to fill out, so get ready to farm to fill out this new talent tree. There's also another mode within this called Pioneer Challenge, and this gives you the Ascension skill materials. This mode is supposed to be challenging, but there are different challenge difficulties, so you can do a lower level difficulty if necessary, but like usual, you really want to complete the highest difficulty that you can to maximize how much you get from it, especially considering there are a limited number of attempts per week. You can only do 3 attempts per week, so you really want to make the most out of those attempts. So they're also running an event that's going to happen after July 30th, and this is going to help you with the Ascension. You'll get a bunch of items that are going to help you with leveling your character and some Ascension materials. Looks like there's some Luxite also up for grabs, so that's always nice to pick up along with these types of events. So this event is going to help you jumpstart your Ascension for whatever character you're looking to focus on. They're also adding Ascension materials as rewards in the Voyage Memento, so again, this is another way you'll be able to immediately make progress with ascending your characters, especially for those who have been playing for a while. But this will be an avenue for newer players to be able to ascend their characters faster while they're leveling up their account. So this is a fantastic event, and the Ascension's a great addition to the game for all players. In addition to the Ascension, we have a bunch of new content being added to the game. First, we're getting a new expansion for Spiral of Destinies. This brand new story called World of Peace will launch on August 1st with the new game update. This is going to be the actual ending for the main story arc, so we're going to find out all of the final paths and factions for every character. So this is a big, exciting update, especially for people who really enjoy the story. Alongside the story release, we're getting 2 different events. With the first event, you're going to be able to earn various rewards, including 10 secret fates. And this event will actually go for a long time, and there's certain quests that you have to complete. But this will go from August 1st all the way until November 25th, so you have time to pick up these rewards. The second event is the standard Spiral of Destinies event, where you'll get a special frame, and you can get up to 3,500 Luxite for completing the new expansion. And this particular event is going to run from August 1st until September 25th. So you have a considerable amount of time to play through the story at your leisure, enjoy the story, and still get all of the rewards. They're also adding a new mode called Expeditions. And people have been waiting for this mode for a long time. This is where you're going to pick up characters like Shock Lulu and Kia, but you can also pick up weapons as well. This is the standard dispatch mission type of mode that they put in these kinds of games. They will be running a special event called Voyage into Uncharted Waters, and this is going to be a special tutorial event that will help you get an understanding of what this mode is about. But you'll also get rewards like Origin Gems and Luxite. The Origin Gems that you're getting from this event are enough to exchange for either Shock Lulu or Kia. So This is just a free character that you're going to get from doing this event, which is absolutely amazing. And I know there's people out there who are really excited because they were waiting for these characters to come out. And now they could just get them for free. This event is going to run from July 30th all the way until August 26th. And of course, they're also running a bunch of events specifically for the anniversary. The first is called a Nostalgic Bond, and this is going to run from August 1st to 28th. And it's going to have a bunch of rewards: a special frame, 10 secret fates, so 10 summons, and we're getting Luxites as well, which is even more summons. We're also getting an anniversary check-in event called Galactic Remnants, and this is going to run from August 1st to the 21st. And this is going to give us another 10 secret fates, along with other rewards. In order to claim these, you'll have to log in for 14 days. And the next event I'm going to talk about is absolutely crazy. It's called Reigning Secret Fates, and this is going to run from August 1st to the 7th. During this event, you can do a free 10 pull every day in the Fateful Summon banner. I hope all of you can get lucky and at least pull one character that you don't have. This is a very generous event, and it's great when games have these kinds of events because it's something fun to do when you log in every day, just to see if you get something. So it's definitely something that you can look forward to. We're also getting another one of those events that increases the memory retrieval stages, so we could do those 2 times a day, and that's going to run from August 1st to the 14th. And this is a great opportunity to pick up shards for those characters you really like to use. They're also running another daily login called Rico's Dailies, and this is going to run from August 1st to the 21st. And this is another login event where you can collect 10 secret fates, and it also gives character Ascension materials. They're also updating the Memory Crystal shop to include a legendary character selection and astral imprints for the weapons. And this is going to go live right after the update on August 1st. And lastly, the collab was announced between Sword of Convaleria and Delicious in Dungeon. And this collab is going to be run on August 29th. I'm going to make another video regarding the collab itself separately, so we'll talk about that in another video. So this anniversary has brought a lot of content, just so much exciting stuff, lots of free summons. So this is a great time for players. This is a great time to start playing if you haven't. I also think it's a great time to return. This anniversary is bringing a lot of content and events that I think we could all enjoy. I'll be posting more videos about the collab and the anniversary events, etc. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.